Have you ever felt someone's presence, even when they were miles away? You're sitting alone, maybe late at night. The world is quiet, and suddenly you hear it, their voice. Not from the phone, not from your memory, but inside your mind, inside your chest. You look around, no one is there, but your heart knows somehow they just spoke to you. You might even laugh it off, whispering to yourself, I must be imagining things. But deep down, something inside you whispers back, no, that was real. That moment, that strange, inexplicable, intimate moment, is where your telepathic connection begins. The mystery of silent conversations. There are connections in life that words can never explain, and the connection between twin flames is one of them. It's not about texting every day or being in the same city. It's about an invisible thread, pulling two souls toward each other again and again. No matter how much distance, silence, or time stands between them, you feel them in your heartbeat, in your breath, in the songs that randomly play at the right moment, in the dreams that come uninvited but never feel like imagination. It's not that you're haunted, it's that your souls are still in conversation, even when your human selves are apart. When the mind doubts but the soul knows, science will tell you it's coincidence. Psychology might call it projection or obsession, and sometimes, yes, those explanations fit. But there are moments that defy logic, like when you think of them, and seconds later, they message you, or when you feel a sudden wave of sadness, and later learn they were crying that same night. There's no way to prove it, but your body feels it as truth. It's not just a thought, it's an energetic transmission, because between twin flames, communication doesn't always happen through words. It happens through vibration, through emotion, through the invisible current of love itself. What is telepathic connection? Let's strip away the mystery for a moment and look at it clearly. Telepathic connection isn't about reading someone's mind like a superhero. It's about energetic resonance. Every soul has a frequency like a song only they can sing. When two souls are deeply connected, their melodies intertwine. So when one changes rhythm, the other feels it. When one falls silent, the other senses the absence. That's why you sometimes hear their voice in your mind, or feel their emotions as if they're your own. You are both tuning into the same wavelength, the wavelength of your shared soul blueprint. The moment the heart remembers. Imagine two radios tuned to the same channel. It doesn't matter if one is in New York and the other in Tokyo. As long as the frequency matches, the song is the same. That's how twin flame telepathy works. It's not bound by distance, because it doesn't travel through air. It travels through energy. In moments of deep emotion, sadness, longing, or pure love, your energy becomes louder, clearer. That's when your twin hears you. Not through ears but through the soul. You might be crying, whispering, please come back into your pillow. And in that same instant they stop whatever they're doing. Because something deep inside shifts. A restlessness. A pull. A whisper they can't explain. They feel you. Dreams. The meeting point between worlds. Many people experience this connection in dreams. But these aren't normal dreams. They feel more real than reality itself. You see them. You talk to them. Sometimes you hug, sometimes you argue. And when you wake up, you remember every detail. The sound of their voice, the warmth of their touch, the look in their eyes. Why? Because in the astral plane, what some call the 5D realm, your souls meet more freely than in the physical world. There are no blocked calls, no unread messages, no unfinished goodbyes. Only energy, only truth. So when you dream of your twin, it might not be your imagination. It might be your souls reconnecting, reminding each other, I'm still here. Synchronicities. The universe's echo. Then come the signs. You see their name everywhere. Their favorite song starts playing out of nowhere. You glance at the clock, 11:11. Again. Some people call it coincidence. But when it happens over and over, you begin to realize the universe is speaking. It's not just them reaching out. It's your higher self confirming. This connection is real. This bond exists. Beyond the physical. Telepathy often shows itself through these tiny echoes. A lyric, a number, a scent, a flicker of emotion that doesn't belong to you. The fear of losing your mind. Let's be honest. When this first happens, it's confusing. You start to wonder, am I going crazy? Why do I feel someone who isn't here? But you're not losing your mind. You're expanding your awareness. You're stepping into a new dimension of consciousness, one where love is energy and energy communicates. The logical mind resists it, but the heart recognizes it instantly, because deep down, your soul has done this before. Long before this lifetime. The gentle reminder of energy. Remember this. Telepathic communication isn't meant to control, manipulate, or prove anything. It's simply the reminder of connection. When you feel their presence, it doesn't mean you must chase or message them. It means your energies are aligning, healing, synchronizing. Sometimes it's a call for comfort. Other times it's a nudge to let go. Not every message needs a response. Sometimes the message is the response. A subtle invitation to trust. So the next time you feel their voice inside your mind, don't rush to analyze it. Don't question whether it's real or not. Instead, feel it. Listen with your heart, not your head. Ask yourself, what emotion does this carry? Does it bring peace, or does it bring fear? Because true telepathy, true soul communication, always carries peace, even in pain. It never demands, never controls, never suffocates. Simply is. That is the language of the soul. It doesn't shout. It whispers. The sacred pause. When you stop searching for signs, when you stop overanalyzing dreams, and instead simply become still, you begin to hear more clearly, because the heart doesn't need to speak loudly to be heard. It only needs your silence. So breathe, close your eyes, and listen not with your mind, but with the space behind your heartbeat. That's where their energy lives. That's where your souls meet. You are not imagining this connection. You are remembering it. Every whisper, every heartbeat, every spark of energy is your soul saying, I know you. I feel you. I've never forgotten you. And maybe neither have they. Voiceover. If this message touched your heart, share your story in the comments. How have you felt your twin flame reaching out to you? In dreams, in signs, or in silence? And if you want to go deeper into the telepathic bond between souls, subscribe to this channel, because the next chapter will unveil how to differentiate true telepathy from imagination, and how to connect through love, not longing. There is a kind of communication that doesn't rely on words. It doesn't happen through screens or letters or even sound. It's the quiet conversation that happens between two souls, when your mind is silent, but your heart is loud. We call it telepathic connection. But what really is it? Is it just emotion, intuition, fantasy, or something far deeper, the very language of the soul itself? Tonight, we're diving into that mystery. 1. Beyond words, the ancient language of energy. Before we were born into this world, before we had names or memories, we communicated through energy. Think about it. A baby doesn't know words, yet the mother feels its needs. She just knows when it's hungry, when it's scared, when it's happy. That's energy communication. Pure, raw, instinctive. Telepathic connection works in a similar way, except it happens not between mother and child, but between two souls that share the same energetic blueprint. Words belong to the mind, but energy belongs to the soul. And when two souls remember each other beyond lifetimes, no amount of silence, distance, or denial can mute their frequency. 2. Every soul has a frequency. To understand telepathy, imagine this. Each soul is a song, a vibration, a melody that never stops playing. Your emotions, thoughts, and intentions send out frequencies every second. Most people move through life unaware of the music they emit. But some souls, particularly those connected by destiny, are tuned so precisely to each other's melody that even the faintest change in tone is felt across time and space. That's why twin flames can sense each other's sadness, their excitement, their fears, without a single word being spoken. When your twin is restless, you might feel a sudden anxiety. When they're missing you, you might feel warmth in your heart for no reason. You might even wake up at the same time each night, as if your energy bodies are aligning in unseen rhythm. Because what connects you isn't physical, it's vibrational. 3. How twin flame telepathy works. Think of your connection as two radio transmitters. You both send and receive signals. But those signals are subtle. They travel not through sound, but through emotion, imagery, sensation, and intuition. So, how do these transmissions show up? Emotionally, you feel sudden waves of emotion that aren't yours. Mentally, thoughts pop into your head that sound like them. Physically, you feel tingling in your heart, warmth in your body, or goosebumps without cause. Spiritually, you sense their energy in meditation or dream. These are not coincidences. They are translations of energetic communication. Your soul is reading the signals and expressing them through your human senses. 4. The role of the heart chakra. If the mind is the radio, then the heart chakra is the frequency. This is where telepathic communication becomes most active, through the center of love, compassion, and unconditional truth. When your heart chakra opens, you become receptive not only to your own emotions, but also to the vibrations of those you are spiritually connected to. This is why twin flame telepathy often feels like a physical sensation. Tightness, expansion, burning, warmth in the chest. It's your heart translating energy into feeling. Every time your twin thinks of you with love, a wave of light moves through your heart. And when you send love, it reaches them too, instantly. 5. A universe that doesn't recognize distance. In the physical world, space separates us. But in the energetic world, there is no here or there. There is only now. Quantum physics hints at this: particles that remain entangled, reacting to each other no matter how far apart they are. Twin flame telepathy mirrors this same principle. You are two aspects of one consciousness, two sparks from the same divine source. So when you feel each other, it's not that your energy travels across distance. It's that there was never distance to begin with. You are already connected at the level of energy. You are simply becoming aware of it. 6. The 5D communication channel. When we talk about telepathic or energetic connection, we often refer to it as 5D communication, the dimension of pure vibration, light, and unconditional love. In 3D, we speak through words. In 4D, we feel through emotion. But in 5D, we transmit through being. You don't need to say, "I love you." You radiate love, and your twin feels it, because energy in the 5th dimension doesn't lie. In that space, your souls meet, exchange understanding, forgive, reassure, and guide one another. Even while your human selves might still be separated, healing, or unaware. Many twin flames describe feeling sudden peace after meditating on love, even when there's no contact. That's because the message has been received. 7. The difference between thought and transmission. A lot of people confuse telepathic connection with wishful thinking. But here's the key difference. A thought comes from your mind, it feels forced, repetitive, anxious. A telepathic transmission comes from the soul. It arrives spontaneously, gently, and feels peaceful, even if emotional. A thought says, "I hope they think of me." A transmission says, "They just did." You feel it. You know it. And your whole body responds with calm recognition instead of desperation. Telepathy doesn't crave. It connects. It doesn't chase. It synchronizes. 8. Signs you're experiencing real telepathic connection. Here are a few ways the universe confirms your communication is real. Instant synchronicities. You feel their energy and then something in the outer world reflects it. A song, a name, a message. Physical resonance. Heart flutters, tingling sensations, warmth that coincides with emotional awareness of them. Emotional mirroring. You feel their sadness, joy, or exhaustion without logical reason. Inner knowing. A calm certainty that they're thinking of you, not imagined, not questioned. Energy release. After you send love or forgiveness, your body feels lighter. That's the message delivered. 9. The shadow side, misinterpreting the signal. Of course, not every feeling is telepathic. Sometimes it's attachment, fear, or the mind replaying memories. That's why grounding is essential. Before assuming a sensation is a sign, ask yourself, does this bring me peace or pain? True telepathy always aligns with higher love. It uplifts, comforts, and restores balance. If what you feel drains you, it's not communication. It's your own longing echoing back. This awareness transforms the connection from confusion into sacred understanding. 10. The purpose of telepathic connection. At its core, twin flame telepathy isn't about romance or fantasy. It's about awakening. Every energetic message, every emotion, dream or synchronicity is designed to guide you inward, to awaken your heart, to help you remember your divine essence. Your twin flame is not here just to love you. They are here to mirror you. And through this silent connection, you learn the most profound truth of all, that love is not something you send or receive, something you are. When your mind quiets and your heart opens, you begin to understand telepathy not as a mystery, but as the most natural form of communication that ever existed. Because long before the first word was spoken, souls already knew how to say, "I see you, I feel you, I remember you." And even now, that message continues to flow, from your heart to theirs, from theirs to yours, through the infinite current of energy that connects all things. If this message resonated with you, take a deep breath and send a thought of pure love to your twin flame. Without expectation, without need, only love. And if you felt peace just now, that's how you know they heard you. Subscribe to this channel to continue the journey, because in the next chapter, we'll explore why you can feel your twin flame's emotions and dreams, even when you're apart, and how to navigate this bond without losing yourself. Have you ever felt them even when they are miles away? Perhaps you were sitting quietly in your room, lost in thought, and suddenly, a wave of emotion washed over you. A sadness, a warmth, a longing, not yours but theirs. You pause. You wonder, am I imagining this? Is this coincidence or something more? Tonight, we explore why twin flames can feel each other across any distance, and why physical separation doesn't mean emotional or spiritual separation. 1. Distance exists only in the physical world. In our human experience, we define distance by space and time. You are here, they are there. You are in New York, they are in Tokyo. You are on your bed, they are on a train. But energy doesn't recognize walls, borders, or time zones. Your souls move beyond the constraints of the 3D world. They exist in a higher dimensional reality, where thoughts, emotions, and intentions travel faster than light, where the heart can speak to the heart without uttering a word. Physical separation is an illusion when it comes to energetic connection. What feels like miles apart in the world of the body can be just inches apart in the world of the soul. 2. Your souls share a blueprint. The reason you can feel them is simple. Your twin flame is not just another person. They are the other half of your soul's essence. Imagine a mirror split into two pieces. Each piece reflects the other perfectly, even when separated. Even if the pieces travel to opposite corners of the world, each one carries the reflection of the other inside it. This is why a song, a scent, a sudden memory can trigger feelings of them, because your soul carries a blueprint of their energy, and theirs carries yours. No matter where they are, you are always entwined. 3. The heart sends and receives signals. Have you ever noticed your heart acting independently from your mind? A sudden thump, a flutter, a tightness in your chest. Sometimes it's a response to a thought, sometimes to an unseen presence. The heart chakra is the center of telepathic and energetic reception. It acts like a radar, picking up vibrations that your conscious mind cannot yet interpret. When your twin flame experiences a strong emotion, joy, fear, sadness, excitement, your heart can feel the resonance. It's not magic. It's the natural consequence of vibrational alignment. Your hearts are dancing in synchrony across any distance, sending and receiving signals in a silent, profound dialogue. 4. Dreams are the soul's meeting place. Many twin flames report vivid dreams of one another. Perhaps you meet them, speak to them, or even touch them in your dreams. And when you wake, the feeling lingers, more real than most waking experiences. This is because your subconscious mind can tune into their frequency when your conscious mind cannot. The dream state acts as a bridge between dimensions, a place where time, space, and logic do not apply. In these moments, your soul is awake, and the distance between you dissolves completely. Your dream is not always a fantasy. Sometimes it's a genuine encounter in the astral plane, a private conversation between two energies that remember each other perfectly. 5. Synchronicity. The universe confirms connection. Have you ever thought of them and then seen their name, number, or a meaningful symbol? Or perhaps a song plays or a number sequence appears 1111, 222, 333. These are synchronicities, subtle confirmations from the universe that your energies are intertwined. They are not coincidences. They are the external reflection of an internal energetic reality. Your twin flame is reaching you in ways you can perceive, and the universe amplifies their signals through the signs that align with your awareness. 6. Feeling their pain and joy. One of the most challenging aspects of telepathic connection is feeling their emotions, even from afar. When they are in pain, you might feel sudden anxiety, sadness, or restlessness. When they are happy, you might feel joy or a rush of warmth. This is not empathy in the conventional sense. It's energetic mirroring, the natural outcome of shared frequency. This mirroring can be intense. Sometimes it brings healing. Sometimes it brings discomfort. But it is always a message. Your energies are aligned. Pay attention. Listen. Feel. 7. The mind versus the soul. The human mind often doubts these experiences. It tries to rationalize them. It's coincidence, imagination, or wishful thinking. But your soul knows the truth. When you feel them suddenly, unexpectedly, without trigger, without logical cause, that is your soul recognizing another soul. Telepathy isn't always a constant stream of messages. It's a delicate signal, subtle and precise, heard only when the mind quiets, the heart opens, and the spirit observes. 8. Energy doesn't need words. Words are useful in the physical world. But between twin flames, words are often unnecessary. A glance in person can transmit more than 1,000 letters. A memory of their laughter can comfort you across continents. A heartbeat felt in meditation can connect you instantaneously. The messages your twin flame sends aren't always sentences. They are sensations, impressions, intuitive nudges, and emotional vibrations. Your heart understands them before your mind can label them. This is why telepathy feels so mysterious, because it bypasses logic entirely and speaks directly to the soul. 9. The purpose of feeling them from afar. Why can you feel them so acutely when you're apart? Healing. Sometimes, distance allows you to process emotions without distraction. Awakening. Telepathy encourages self-reflection and growth. Connection. It reminds you that the bond is real, not imaginary. Balance. By feeling them without physical presence, you learn to love unconditionally without attachment. Distance becomes a teacher, showing you that love isn't possession. It's awareness. It's understanding. It's presence, even from afar. 10. How to strengthen the connection safely. You don't have to wait for a dream or a sign to feel them. You can consciously nurture this telepathic link. Meditation. Focus on your heart chakra. Imagine sending and receiving energy in waves of light. Intention. Visualize them receiving love, support, and healing, without expecting anything in return. Grounding. Stay centered. Separate your emotions from theirs, so you don't absorb their stress or sadness. Awareness. Observe synchronicities, intuitive nudges, or vivid dreams without overanalyzing. Love without attachment. Your energy is strongest when it's free, unconditional, and peaceful. When you practice these steps, you become a conduit of pure love, and telepathy becomes not only possible but nourishing for both of you. Feeling your twin flame from afar is one of the most profound gifts of the soul. Teaches patience. It cultivates trust. It awakens you to a reality beyond the physical. Distance is not a barrier. It is a doorway. It is a call to deepen your awareness and embrace the invisible threads that bind your hearts. Remember, even when you cannot see them, even when words fail, your souls are still talking, still feeling, still recognizing each other. If this resonated with you, take a moment to close your eyes and feel your twin flames. Energy. Send a wave of love without expectation. And if you are ready to explore deeper, subscribe to this channel, because in the next chapter, we will uncover the signs you are truly communicating on a soul level, and how to distinguish it from imagination or desire. Have you ever wondered if what you're feeling is real, or just your mind playing tricks on you? If your heart races, your chest tightens, or visions appear, is it a genuine soul message or a product of your longing? Tonight, we uncover the signs that indicate your telepathic connection with your twin flame is authentic, not imagination, not wishful thinking, but a true communication on the soul level. 1. Instant emotional resonance. The first sign is subtle, yet unmistakable. An instant emotional resonance. When your twin flame feels joy, sadness, or anxiety, you feel it too, often without explanation. You might suddenly feel sadness when they are struggling. You might feel a surge of excitement when something good happens to them. You might experience a wave of restlessness when they're unsettled. The key difference between genuine telepathy and imagination is clarity. When it's real, the emotion arrives fully formed, without your mind generating it. It feels like a signal, a wave of energy, not a thought or a story you tell yourself. 2. Synchronous events and coincidences. If your connection is real, the universe begins to confirm it through synchronization. You think of them and suddenly their name appears, in a song, a billboard, or a conversation. You have a dream about them and they reach out the next day. You notice repeating numbers, symbols, or patterns that feel connected to them. These coincidences aren't random. They are the external reflection of your inner alignment, a confirmation that your energies are truly intertwined. When you experience these synchronicities repeatedly, it's a clear sign your souls are communicating, even across time and distance. 3. Dreams that feel more real than reality. Many twin flames encounter each other in dreams, and not just ordinary dreams. Vivid, emotionally charged dreams that linger long after you wake. You might feel their touch, hear their voice, or even converse with them. The dream feels alive, as if your consciousness is meeting theirs outside the physical body. These aren't just fantasies. They are meetings in the astral or 5D realm, where soul communication is unrestricted by physical limitations. If your dreams consistently feature meaningful encounters with your twin flame, and they leave you with a deep emotional impression, this is a strong indicator of authentic soul-level telepathy. 4. Physical sensations without cause. Another sign of real soul communication is physical sensations that cannot be explained by the physical world. A sudden warmth in your chest, tingling along your spine, goosebumps, or a shiver down your body. The sensation of their touch or presence. These experiences are subtle, yet undeniable. They are the body's way of receiving energetic messages. Your soul translates their energy into sensation, making the invisible tangible in your human experience. When this happens consistently, you're witnessing a true energetic resonance. 5. Intuitive knowing. Have you ever just known something about them without hearing it from anyone, without logic, without reasoning? This is intuition at its highest level. Direct soul insight. You know they're thinking of you. You know when they're safe, even from afar. You know when a decision they make will affect your connection. Unlike fear-based speculation or wishful thinking, this intuitive knowing carries calm certainty, not anxiety. It doesn't need proof. Simply is. When intuition consistently guides your awareness about your twin flame, this is one of the clearest signs of genuine telepathic communication. 6. Mirrored experiences and emotions. Twin flame communication often involves mirroring, where one soul reflects the emotional state of the other. If they are stressed, you might suddenly feel tension in your body. If they are elated, you might notice a burst of happiness without reason. If they are grieving, you might feel an inexplicable heaviness. This mirroring is not empathy alone, it is energetic alignment. Your souls are so interconnected that one's vibration naturally ripples into the other's consciousness. It's a sign that your connection is active and alive, transcending physical presence. 7. Messages through signs and symbols. Soul communication often manifests symbolically. Birds, butterflies, or other animals appearing repeatedly. Repeating numbers like 1111, 222, or 333. Songs, lyrics, or random phrases that speak directly to your heart. These are subtle transmissions from your twin flame or the universe confirming your connection. Unlike ordinary coincidence, these signs carry emotional resonance. You feel their presence when they appear. Recognizing and interpreting these symbols helps you navigate the bond consciously, instead of being overwhelmed by uncertainty or doubt. 8. The difference between telepathy and desire. It's important to distinguish true soul communication from the mind's projections. Desire-based signals are often anxious, obsessive, or self-centered. Real telepathic communication feels peaceful, certain, and grounding, even in emotional intensity. True telepathy never demands or pressures. It guides, informs, comforts, and aligns without attachment. Ask yourself, does this feeling uplift me, or does it trap me in longing? If it uplifts, it's likely real. If it drains or distorts your emotions, it's probably imagination or desire. 9. Feeling their presence without contact. One of the most profound signs is feeling them without any direct communication. You feel their energy in your room or a sensation of being watched over. You hear their voice in your mind, subtle yet clear. You feel a nudge in your heart, guiding you toward love, healing, or understanding. These experiences are subtle, yet transformative. They confirm that connection doesn't rely on physical proximity, messages, or proof, only on shared soul resonance. When these moments occur repeatedly, you know your bond is authentic and deeply spiritual. 10. Healing through the connection. Finally, one of the most undeniable signs of authentic soul-level communication is healing. Old wounds soften, emotional patterns shift. Love expands, even without contact. You feel grounded, reassured, and supported. Soul-level communication is transformative. It doesn't just create longing or curiosity. It brings growth, clarity, and alignment. When your bond heals and uplifts you and them, you know it is not imagination. It is telepathy, soul to soul, guided by love and light. True twin flame communication is subtle, sacred, and soul nourishing. It comes as emotional resonance, dreams and visions, physical sensations, intuitive knowing, synchronicities and signs, mirrored experiences, healing energy. If you notice these signs consistently, you can trust that your connection is real. Your souls are speaking to each other, silently, powerfully, and eternally. Take a moment tonight to close your eyes and tune into your twin flame. Feel their presence. Feel the love, the guidance, the energy flowing between you. If this resonates, subscribe and stay with us for the next chapter, where we will explore how to differentiate true telepathy from imagination, and how to safely send messages across the soul connection without attachment or obsession. Have you ever wondered if what you feel, see, or hear is really your twin flame, or just your mind playing tricks on you? This is one of the most common challenges in the journey of twin flame telepathy. Our hearts long for connection, and our minds naturally try to fill the void when they feel distance or uncertainty. Tonight, we'll explore how to distinguish authentic telepathic communication from imagination, wishful thinking, or emotional projection, so you can navigate your bond with clarity and peace. 1. Understanding the mind's influence. The human mind is powerful. It constantly interprets, predicts, and constructs narratives to make sense of the world. When it comes to twin flames, the mind can easily create illusions. You imagine a message or feeling because you miss them. You read into coincidences and assign meaning where none exists. You replay memories or fantasies, mistaking them for spiritual signals. This is not wrong. The mind is simply doing what it does best, but it can blur the line between true soul communication and projection. Recognizing the mind's role is the first step in differentiating reality from imagination. 2. True telepathy feels different than wishful thinking. There's a subtle but unmistakable difference in energy. Wishful thinking feels anxious, desperate, or insistent. You may hear a voice or feel an emotion because you want it, not because it's actually being sent. Authentic telepathy feels calm, peaceful, and clear, even when the message is intense. It carries certainty, not doubt. Ask yourself, does this feeling or thought bring clarity, or does it trap me in longing? Real telepathy uplifts. Imagination often entangles. 3. Emotional intensity is not proof. Sometimes, the mind tricks us by using emotional intensity as validation. A sudden wave of sadness, joy, or excitement may feel like a signal, But intensity alone is not enough to confirm telepathy. True communication is consistent, synchronized, and grounded, rather than sporadic or driven by longing. Notice patterns, not just peaks of feeling. Authentic telepathy has a rhythm, it resonates beyond fleeting emotion. 4. Signs that it might be imagination. Here are some common indicators that you may be mistaking imagination for soul communication. Repetitive mental loops. You think about them over and over, creating messages in your head. Projection of desires. You feel connected because you wish you were, rather than because a signal exists. Anxiety-driven. Intuition. The feeling comes with panic or fear rather than peace. Overanalyzing coincidences. Every small event is interpreted as a sign, without inner confirmation. When these patterns dominate, the mind is in control, not the soul. 5. How to ground and distinguish reality. To separate telepathy from imagination, grounding is essential. Meditation. Focus on your breath and body, quieting the mind to allow genuine signals to surface. Energy awareness. Notice how the sensation feels in your body. True signals often have a physical resonance, such as warmth in the heart, tingling, or goosebumps. Observation without expectation. Witness synchronicities, dreams, and feelings without trying to force them into a narrative. Grounding helps you see which impressions are real and which are mind-created illusions. 6. Authentic messages carry calm clarity. One of the most reliable signs of true telepathy is clarity without attachment. You receive a message or impression and it is precise, calm, and meaningful. There is no frantic need for confirmation or proof. Even if it's emotionally charged, the energy carries certainty and balance. Imagination, by contrast, usually carries anxiety, confusion, or endless questioning. If a feeling leaves you grounded and uplifted, it is more likely to be real. 7. Trust your heart over your mind. Telepathy is felt before it is thought. Your heart is the receiver. Your mind is the interpreter. Signals from your twin flame resonate first in your heart chakra. Warmth, expansion, or subtle vibration. The mind may then try to label, analyze, or justify it. By trusting the body's felt sense and observing the mind without attachment, you learn to discern genuine messages from your own projections. 8. Using dreams and intuition wisely. Dreams and intuition are powerful tools for communication, but they require discernment. Dreams. If you consistently dream of your twin flame and wake with emotional clarity, these are likely authentic encounters. Intuition. A sudden knowing that feels certain, calm, and distinct from anxiety is often genuine. The key is consistency and resonance. Occasional random thoughts or one-off dreams are often imagination. 9. Avoiding obsession and attachment. One danger of twin flame telepathy is becoming obsessed with messages or signs. Constantly searching for proof can amplify anxiety and create imagined signals. Attachment clouds perception, making imagination indistinguishable from reality. The solution? Send energy. Don't chase it. Focus on your growth and self-love. Send unconditional love and light to your twin flame. Observe what comes back naturally without forcing interpretation. True telepathy thrives in freedom, not fixation. 10. Confirmation through alignment. The ultimate confirmation comes through inner alignment and balance. Does the connection inspire peace, clarity, and growth? Does it feel consistent and grounded? Does it resonate in your body, mind, and spirit simultaneously? When the answer is yes, you are likely experiencing genuine soul-to-soul communication. The signs of authentic telepathy are not just feelings or coincidences. They are a harmonious alignment between heart, mind, and soul, a vibration that cannot be fabricated by desire alone. Differentiating true telepathy from imagination is a subtle art. It requires self-awareness, grounding, and trust in your body and heart. It asks you to observe patterns, not just peaks of emotion. It teaches patience, discernment, and the power of non-attachment. Remember, telepathy is never forced. It is received. It is gentle, precise, and nourishing. Take a deep breath and ask your heart to distinguish truth from desire. Feel your twin flame's energy without expectation, and notice what arises naturally. If this chapter helped you see the difference between real and imagined communication. Subscribe to continue the journey. In the next chapter, we will explore how to safely send messages to your twin flame in the 5D realm without falling into obsession, so your connection remains healthy, balanced, and transformative. Have you ever wanted to reach your twin flame when words fail and distance stretches endlessly? To send love, guidance, or healing without physical contact or verbal communication? This is the realm of the 5D connection, where souls meet beyond space and time. Here, messages are sent through energy, intention, and vibration, not letters, calls, or texts. Tonight, we explore how to safely send messages to your twin flame in the 5D realm without falling into obsession, attachment, or energetic imbalance. 1. Understanding the 5D realm. Before sending messages, it's essential to understand what the 5D realm is. The 5D realm is not a place you travel to physically. It is a dimension of consciousness, frequency, and vibration, where time and space are fluid, and where soul-level connections naturally occur. In this realm, your thoughts carry energy, your emotions transmit messages, your intentions shape reality. When you reach your twin flame here, you are not limited by distance, schedules, or physical barriers. You are meeting them on the plane of shared energy and soul resonance. 2. Setting the intention. Sending messages in the 5D realm begins with pure intention. Your intention is your energetic signal. Without clarity, your message can be distorted by doubt, fear, or attachment. Here's how to set intention effectively. Center yourself. Sit or lie comfortably, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. Focus on your heart. Visualize a radiant green or pink light in your chest, expanding with every inhale. Formulate your message. Keep it simple and clear. For example, I am sending love and support. May you feel peace and clarity. Release attachment. Send the message without expecting an immediate response. Intention is the key. The 5D realm responds not to desire, but to clarity of energy. 3. Use energy, not words. In the 5D realm, words are unnecessary. Instead of sending a sentence, focus on vibrational energy. Imagine a wave of light traveling from your heart to theirs. Feel the emotion you wish to convey: love, support, calm, or encouragement. Visualize the energy flowing smoothly like a river without force. Your twin flame doesn't need to read a sentence. They will feel the essence of your message in their own energy field. 4. Grounding before and after sending messages. Energy work can be intense. To send messages safely, grounding is essential. Before sending, feel your feet on the ground. Imagine roots growing into the earth. Center your energy in your heart and body. After sending, close the energetic channel with gratitude. Imagine a soft seal of light around your heart and body. Avoid obsessing or checking for signs. Grounding prevents energetic exhaustion, emotional overattachment, and unintended interference with their free will. 5. Avoiding obsession and attachment. It's natural to want immediate feedback, confirmation, or response. But the moment desire dominates, telepathy shifts from love-based communication to attachment-based projection. Signs of attachment. Constantly thinking, did they get it? Overanalyzing synchronicities or signs. Feeling restless, anxious, or disappointed when there's no response. To send messages safely, release control over the outcome. Focus on the intention, not the reaction. Trust that your energy has been received, even if unseen. True 5D communication flows like a gentle river, not like a demanding storm. 6. Visualization techniques. Visualization is a powerful tool for sending messages in the 5D realm. Example technique. Sit quietly and close your eyes. Breathe deeply in. Imagine a radiant light in your heart. Picture this light extending outward, forming a bridge of connection to your twin flame. Feel the energy flowing, carrying your love, support, and healing. Sense them receiving it, feeling warmth, reassurance, and peace. You do not need to control how they respond. The visualization is a transmission, not a command. 7. Sending healing energy. Sometimes the message is not words but healing energy. Imagine a golden or white light enveloping them. Feel it dissolving tension, fear, or pain in their energy field. Visualize it expanding, as if they are wrapped in unconditional love. Healing energy is safe and transformative. It never imposes, pressures, or interferes. It simply uplifts and supports. 8. Listening is part of sending. Sending a message is only half the process. True 5D communication is a two-way exchange. After sending, quiet your mind and feel. Notice impressions, feelings, or subtle nudges. Observe without labeling or forcing interpretation. Sometimes their response comes as intuition, a dream, or a synchronicity. Other times it is silent, and that silence is also part of the communication. Listening strengthens the energetic bond and ensures that messages are received consciously and lovingly. 9. Respecting free will. One of the most crucial principles in 5D messaging is respect for free will. Your twin flame has their own energy, path, and timing. Messages should never try to coerce or manipulate. True telepathic communication flows with unconditional love, not attachment or control. Always ask, am I sending from love or from desire? This ensures that your energy uplifts, rather than binds both of you. 10. Consistency over frequency. It's not about sending messages constantly. It's about sending them with clarity, intention, and consistency. A few focused transmissions are more effective than hundreds of anxious attempts. Overuse can create energetic imbalance, confusion, or obsession. The key is quality over quantity. A single, clear, love-infused message can travel across dimensions more powerfully than repeated, distracted attempts. Sending messages to your twin flame in the 5D realm is a sacred practice. It requires clarity of intention. It requires grounding in self-awareness. It requires respect for free will and emotional balance. When done correctly, it nurtures your bond, strengthens your hearts, and transforms your connection into a space of unconditional love. Tonight, take a moment to visualize sending love, healing, and support to your twin flame. Do it without expectation, without attachment, simply a gift of your heart. If this chapter resonated with you, subscribe and continue this journey. In the next chapter, we will explore how to recognize telepathic signs without becoming obsessed, so your twin flame connection remains free, healthy, and deeply aligned. One of the most delicate aspects of a twin flame connection is learning to recognize the signs of telepathy without becoming obsessed. The line between intuitive insight and attachment is fine. It is easy to misinterpret feelings, coincidences, or dreams as urgent signals, creating anxiety or unhealthy dependence. Tonight, we explore how to notice, interpret, and honor telepathic signs while keeping your energy grounded, free, and balanced. 1. Understanding the nature of telepathic signs. Telepathic signs are subtle, gentle, and consistent. They may appear as a sudden intuitive knowing about your twin flame, dreams or visions carrying emotional resonance, physical sensations that arise without cause, synchronicities and repeating patterns in daily life. The key is that they do not demand attention or provoke panic. A genuine telepathic sign feels like guidance, not a call to frantic action. Signs that provoke obsessive thoughts are often emanating from the mind's desire, not the soul's. Communication. 2. Categorizing signs. To avoid confusion, it helps to categorize signs into 3 main types. Emotional resonance. You feel a wave of emotion that mirrors your twin flame. It may be sadness, joy, or excitement. Authentic. Brings clarity, empathy, or understanding. Obsessive. Leaves you anxious, restless, or desperate. B. Physical sensations. Tingling, warmth, or a subtle sense of presence. Authentic. Feels natural, unforced, and grounded in the body. Obsessive. Feels tense, intense, or dramatic. C. Synchronicities. Repeating numbers, symbols, songs, or encounters that seem meaningful. Authentic. Resonates with peace and insight. Obsessive. Creates compulsive interpretation and endless questioning. By recognizing patterns, you learn which signs are genuine and which are manifestations of attachment. 3. The role of mind versus soul. The mind seeks control, evidence, and certainty. The soul communicates subtly, intuitively, and energetically. Signs from the soul feel calm, grounded, and resonant. free from anxiety or desperate longing, synchronous across multiple dimensions, emotional, physical, dream, intuitive. Signs generated by the mind feel pressured, repetitive, and emotionally reactive, urgent, demanding, or obsessive, focused on outcome rather than connection. Recognizing this distinction is critical to seeing signs without attachment. 4. Observation without attachment. One of the most powerful tools is observation without attachment. Notice thoughts, feelings, and coincidences as they arise. Record them in a journal without interpretation or judgment. Observe patterns over time rather than reacting in the moment. This practice cultivates clarity and discernment. You begin to see which signs repeat consistently. You understand the difference between fleeting desire and genuine telepathic resonance. 5. Journaling signs. Keeping a journal is essential for tracking telepathic communication. What to record. Date and time of the experience. Description of the emotion, dream, or synchronicity. Your interpretation at the moment. Any outcome or insight that follows. After weeks or months, patterns emerge. You may notice certain signs appear reliably when your twin flame is thinking of you or experiencing a significant event. This helps you distinguish genuine signals from random. Mental projection. 6. Ask questions but release expectations. When interpreting signs, ask gentle, open-ended questions rather than demanding answers. What is this feeling trying to show me? How can I respond with love and balance? Does this guidance support my highest good and theirs? Notice, questions are fine, expectation is not. You cannot force a response from the 5D. Connection. Your role is to receive, observe, and act in alignment, not to control or predict. 7. Physical and energetic grounding. Recognizing signs without obsession requires a strong connection to your body and energy. Daily grounding exercises like walking barefoot, deep breathing, or meditative visualization. Feeling your energy field without judgment. Checking in with your heart and body before interpreting any sign. Grounding ensures that you are aligned with the present moment, not lost in mental loops or imagined signals. 8. Meditation for clarity. Meditation strengthens discernment and helps you observe telepathic signs. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Visualize a protective sphere of light around you. Ask to perceive only true soul-level signs. Observe any impressions, feelings, or visions without judgment. This practice enhances your ability to differentiate soul signals from desire-based thoughts. 9. Avoiding overinterpretation. It's easy to overinterpret everyday events as telepathic signs. A random song may feel meaningful, but is it really connected to them? A passing thought may feel urgent, but is it an energetic transmission or just your longing? Does this sign bring clarity, calm, or growth? Does it uplift rather than disturb? Signs that do not align with peace and clarity are usually mental projections, not soul communication. 10. Integrating signs into your life. Recognizing signs without obsession is about integration, not reaction. Accept signs as gentle guidance. Act only when it aligns with your higher self and emotional balance. Maintain a daily practice of self-love, meditation, and grounding. The more integrated you are, the easier it becomes to observe telepathic signs as natural energy flow, rather than as a source of anxiety or compulsion. Telepathic communication with your twin flame is a gift, but only when observed with discernment, grounding, and love. Signs are subtle, consistent, and resonant. Obsession arises when the mind demands proof or control. Integration allows you to honor the connection while remaining free. Tonight, take a deep breath and notice the signs around you. Observe without grasping, without judgment, and without expectation. If this chapter helped you see how to recognize telepathic signs without obsession, subscribe and continue the journey. In the next chapter, we will explore how to strengthen your twin flame connection while maintaining independence, so your bond thrives without dependence or anxiety. A twin flame connection is unlike any other relationship. It is profound, magnetic, and deeply transformative. Yet, the intensity of this bond can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially if you fear losing connection, or if your identity becomes entwined too tightly with theirs. The key to a healthy twin flame journey is strengthening the connection without losing yourself. Tonight, we explore how to nurture the bond, enhance telepathic communication, and maintain your independence, so that your relationship thrives on both the soul level and in everyday life. 1. Understanding the balance between connection and independence. The twin flame journey often magnifies two extremes: over-attachment, feeling incomplete without the other, constantly seeking validation or relying entirely on them for emotional stability; over-detachment, avoiding emotional connection, resisting intimacy, or suppressing feelings to maintain independence. Neither extreme serves the growth of the soul. True balance comes when you are fully yourself yet fully connected. Think of it like two dancers. Each must know their steps independently, yet move in harmony with the other. 2. Nurturing the connection through presence. Strengthening the twin flame bond starts with presence. Be fully present when you communicate or share time, whether physically, emotionally, or energetically. Mindful presence enhances telepathic clarity, allowing subtle signals and intuitive impressions to flow freely. Presence fosters trust and resonance, letting your twin flame feel your energy without words. Practice presence by meditating together or separately with focused intention, checking in with your heart before sending messages, listening deeply without anticipating or interpreting prematurely. 3. The role of self-love. Independence is rooted in self-love. When you cultivate love for yourself, you no longer seek your twin flame to fill a void. You approach the connection from a place of completeness. Telepathic and emotional communication becomes clearer, lighter, and more harmonious. Self-love practices include daily affirmations that honor your worth, engaging in activities that nurture your passions, maintaining healthy boundaries that respect your energy and theirs. The stronger your self-love, the more your connection can expand rather than suffocate. 4. Setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are not walls. They are the framework that protects and strengthens the bond. Boundaries prevent overdependence, obsessive patterns, and energetic drain. They create space for personal growth and authentic expression. Examples of healthy boundaries: scheduling time for your personal interests and responsibilities, limiting constant checking of messages, dreams, or signs, communicating needs respectfully, without controlling or demanding. Boundaries allow telepathy to function naturally, without distortion from neediness or attachment. 5. Communicating through energy, not control. One of the most transformative ways to strengthen the connection is through energy-based communication. Focus on sending love, clarity, and support rather than instructions or expectations. Visualize positive energy traveling to your twin flame's heart and mind. Trust that your intention carries the vibration without needing immediate confirmation. Energy-based communication nurtures the bond while honoring free will. It keeps the connection alive, expansive, and mutually uplifting. 6. Pursuing your own growth and interests. A healthy twin flame relationship encourages parallel growth. Develop skills, passions, and emotional maturity independently. Pursue hobbies, careers, and friendships outside of the relationship. Reflect on personal patterns and shadow work to become the best version of yourself. When both partners are evolving individually, the connection becomes stronger, richer, and more resonant. Telepathy and intuitive understanding thrive when both souls are vibrating at their highest potential. 7. Recognizing interdependence versus codependence. Twin flame connection is a dynamic dance of interdependence, not codependence. Interdependence. Both partners bring love, support, and energy freely, without losing themselves. Codependence. One or both partners rely on the other to regulate emotions, fill gaps, or define identity. Signs of interdependence include mutual respect for individuality, joy in sharing experiences without controlling, support that uplifts rather than entangles. Signs of codependence include anxiety when apart, obsessive monitoring of thoughts, feelings, or actions, emotional drain from constant connection. Recognizing these patterns ensures that your bond remains nourishing rather than consuming. 8. Using meditation to strengthen connection. Meditation is a powerful tool for maintaining clarity, independence, and connection. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Visualize your heart opening like a radiant flower. Imagine a light bridge connecting your heart to your twin flame's heart. Focus on sending love, clarity, and calm energy. Sit in stillness, observing any impressions, without trying to force interaction. Regular meditation strengthens telepathic resonance, fosters emotional balance, and enhances mutual growth. 9. Celebrating connection without clinging. You can celebrate your twin flame connection without clinging or obsession. Appreciate synchronicities as gentle nudges, not mandates. Cherish shared experiences while honoring personal space. Express gratitude for the bond even when apart. Clinging arises from fear or lack. Gratitude arises from abundance and alignment. Telepathy flows effortlessly when rooted in appreciation, rather than attachment. 10. Integration into daily life. Strengthening the connection while maintaining independence is not abstract. It requires integration into daily life. Set aside intentional time for connection, whether meditation, journaling, or energy work. Maintain personal routines that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Practice observing telepathic signs and emotional responses without judgment or obsession. Engage in self-reflection to identify patterns of attachment or projection. Integration ensures that your twin flame connection enhances life rather than controls it, creating a harmonious balance between soul-level intimacy and earthly independence. A healthy twin flame connection is simultaneously intimate and liberating. Strengthening the bond does not require constant interaction. Maintaining independence does not weaken love or telepathy. Presence, self-love, grounding, meditation, and boundaries create the perfect conditions for a thriving connection. Tonight, take a deep breath and honor your individuality while sending love to your twin flame. Feel the bond grow stronger without attachment, without obsession, and without fear. If this chapter resonated with you, subscribe and continue this journey. In the next chapter, we will explore how to navigate challenges and separation while keeping telepathic connection alive, so your connection remains resilient, balanced, and transformational. Every twin flame journey experiences periods of challenge, separation, or emotional intensity. These moments are not signs of failure or disconnection. Instead, they are opportunities for growth, healing, and deepening soul resonance. Tonight, we explore how to navigate challenges and separation while keeping your telepathic connection alive, without falling into obsession, fear, or emotional dependency. 1. Understanding separation in the twin flame journey. Separation is often the most feared part of a twin flame connection, yet it is a natural and essential phase. It allows each soul to heal past wounds, release limiting patterns, and grow independently. It provides space for clarity, reflection, and the development of emotional resilience. It strengthens the bond in ways that presence alone cannot. Separation does not mean the connection is broken. Your twin flame bond exists beyond time, space, and circumstance. Even during physical or emotional distance, the soul-level telepathic connection persists. 2. Recognizing the purpose of challenges. Challenges often manifest as misunderstandings or conflict, life circumstances that keep you physically apart, emotional intensity that triggers fear, doubt, or insecurity. These difficulties serve as a mirror of your inner self. They reveal unresolved fears, attachment patterns, or unhealed trauma. They encourage you to work on your emotional, spiritual, and energetic alignment. They deepen your ability to communicate telepathically from a place of clarity and love. By recognizing challenges as lessons rather than obstacles, you transform separation into a powerful catalyst for growth. 3. Maintaining telepathic connection during separation. Even when you are apart, the telepathic link can remain strong and vibrant. Techniques to maintain connection. Heart-to-heart visualization. Imagine a golden thread linking your heart to your twin flame's heart. Visualize energy flowing freely in both directions, sending supportive energy. Focus on love, healing, and positive intentions rather than trying to control outcomes. Silent presence meditation. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and hold their energy in your mind without expectation or judgment. Remember, telepathy is energy-based, not dependent on proximity, technology, or constant interaction. 4. Avoiding obsession and anxiety. Separation can trigger intense longing and mental loops. To prevent obsession, ground yourself daily through walking, yoga, or energy work. Keep a journal of thoughts and signs, observing without attachment. Remind yourself, my connection is eternal. Separation is temporary. Focus on self-growth, hobbies, and personal passions. Obsessive energy blocks. Telepathic clarity. By maintaining calm, centered energy, your messages reach your twin flame in love and resonance rather than fear and attachment. 5. Recognizing telepathic signals during separation. Even in absence, signs may appear as intuitive knowing about their emotional state, dreams that carry messages or insight, physical sensations or emotional echoes, synchronicities that feel meaningful or confirming. To discern genuine signals, check the emotional quality. Does it feel peaceful and aligned, or anxious and reactive? Observe patterns over time rather than seeking immediate validation. Record impressions in a journal to see recurring, authentic signals. Telepathic signs during separation reinforce the soul connection, even when the mind doubts. 6. Energy protection and boundaries. During challenges or separation, energetic boundaries are crucial. Protect your energy from fear, jealousy, or negative influences. Visualize a shield of white or golden light around yourself and your twin flame's energy field. Release intrusive thoughts or external influences that may distort telepathic communication. Boundaries do not block love. They ensure clarity, resonance, and safe energy exchange. 7. Healing emotional triggers. Separation can bring up old wounds, insecurities, or attachment patterns. Notice triggers without judgment. Jealousy, fear, or longing. Use meditation, journaling, or energy work to process these emotions consciously. Send healing energy to both yourself and your twin flame, releasing unnecessary tension. Healing during separation strengthens the telepathic bond. When both souls are aligned and free from fear, communication becomes effortless and profound. 8. Trusting divine timing. One of the most challenging lessons in the twin flame journey is trusting timing. The soul connection unfolds according to divine orchestration. Attempts to rush, force, or control outcomes disrupt telepathic resonance. Patience allows both souls to align energetically and spiritually. Ask yourself, am I acting from love or from fear? Choose love. Choose trust. Choose alignment. 9. Using separation to strengthen the soul bond. Separation is not a void. It is fertile ground for growth. Focus on personal evolution, emotional intelligence, and spiritual expansion. Engage in practices that elevate your vibration, meditation, creative expression, mindful movement. Send energy from abundance, clarity, and unconditional love, not lack or desperation. The stronger each soul becomes independently, the more resilient the connection grows. Telepathic communication becomes clearer. Emotional resonance deepens. Mutual growth prepares both for reunion or harmonious coexistence. 10. Integration and reflection. After periods of challenge or separation, integrate the experience. Reflect on lessons learned and emotional growth. Recognize patterns of attachment or projection and release them. Honor the bond without clinging. Celebrate love without control. Continue regular practices, meditation, energy work, journaling, and self-care. Integration transforms separation into a springboard for higher consciousness, allowing your twin flame connection to thrive in freedom, love, and clarity. Challenges and separation are not the end of a twin flame journey. They are mirrors for growth, opportunities for healing, and channels for deepened telepathy. The bond persists unseen but vibrant, across all dimensions. By maintaining independence, emotional balance, and spiritual alignment, your connection becomes stronger, clearer, and more resilient. Tonight, breathe deeply and honor your twin flame connection, even in separation. Trust the process, nurture yourself, and send love freely from your heart. If this chapter helped you navigate challenges and separation, Subscribe and continue the journey. In the next chapter, we will explore how to deepen telepathic communication through dreams and intuition, revealing ways your twin flame speaks to you when words are not necessary. In the twin flame journey, one of the most profound ways your souls communicate is through dreams and intuition. Even when physical presence is impossible, the soul has a remarkable ability to transmit guidance, emotions, and messages across time, space, and dimensions. Tonight, we explore how to recognize, interpret, and strengthen telepathic communication through dreams and intuition, without confusion, obsession, or projection of desire. 1. Understanding dreams as telepathic bridges. Dreams are one of the most subtle and powerful tools for twin flame telepathy. The subconscious mind acts as a receiver and transmitter for energetic signals. Emotions, intentions, and soul-level experiences often manifest in dream form. Dreams may present as symbolic narratives, vivid visions, or simple impressions, carrying messages that cannot be easily expressed in waking life. Your twin flame may communicate through direct visitation, appearing as themselves in your dream, symbolic representation, using metaphors, landscapes, or situations to convey emotional states, shared experiences, both of you dreaming simultaneously of the same themes or emotions. Recognizing dreams as telepathic bridges requires discernment and gentle observation. 2. Differentiating between desire and true telepathy in dreams. It is natural to desire connection and to hope for messages. However, not every dream is a telepathic message. Ask yourself these questions when interpreting dreams. Does the dream feel emotionally resonant but calm, or overly intense and anxiety-provoking? Is there clarity, insight, or guidance, or is it mostly wish fulfillment? Does the dream align with observable patterns or intuitive knowing, or is it a one-off fantasy? True telepathic dreams often leave a lingering sense of understanding, emotional clarity, or insight, whereas desire-based dreams leave restlessness, longing, or disappointment. 3. Keeping a dream journal. Dream journaling is a powerful practice to deepen twin flame telepathy. Immediately upon waking, record every detail of your dream: people, places, emotions, symbols, and colors. Note any intuitive impressions or guidance you felt during the dream. Review your journal over time to recognize patterns, recurring symbols, and repeated themes. Dream journaling helps distinguish authentic soul communication from random subconscious projections, allowing you to observe consistent energetic resonance over time. 4. Enhancing intuition in daily life. Intuition is the conscious extension of your subconscious mind. It allows you to perceive your twin flame's energy in waking life, without physical proximity. Ways to strengthen intuition include meditation. Quiet the mind to allow subtle impressions to surface. Body awareness. Notice physical sensations, gut feelings, and emotional cues. Mindful observation. Pay attention to synchronicities, repeating numbers, and signs that feel meaningful. Creative expression. Journaling, painting, or music often reveal intuitive insights through flow states. Intuition, like telepathy, thrives when you are calm, grounded, and free from attachment. 5. Techniques to deepen dream telepathy. Here are practical ways to strengthen telepathic dreams. Intention setting. Before sleep, mentally set the intention: I wish to receive insight or guidance from my twin flame. Meditative visualization. Visualize a golden thread connecting your heart to theirs. Imagine messages flowing effortlessly through this bridge. Dream anchoring. Keep a small object, like a crystal or talisman, beside your bed that reminds you of your twin flame. This creates an energetic anchor for the subconscious mind. Lucid dreaming practice. Learn to recognize dream states consciously so you can observe or even communicate in the dream with awareness. These practices help clarify telepathic communication and reduce confusion between desire-driven dreams and soul-guided visions. 6. Recognizing signs in intuitive awareness. Twin flame telepathy often manifests subtly in everyday intuition. A sudden sense of what your twin flame is feeling or thinking. Knowing when they are about to reach out or when they need support. Experiencing emotional resonance without any external trigger. To discern authentic intuitive impressions, check for calm, grounded energy. Authentic messages feel aligned and expansive, not anxious or needy. Observe patterns rather than reacting to single instances. Use your inner guidance to validate impressions before acting. The clearer your awareness, the stronger your telepathic connection becomes. 7. Avoiding overinterpretation. It is easy to fall into the trap of overinterpreting dreams and intuitive nudges. Signs of overinterpretation. Trying to decode every minor detail obsessively. Feeling anxious or desperate for validation. Confusing wish fulfillment fantasies with genuine telepathic signals. Instead, approach telepathic insights with curiosity, not expectation. Observation, not judgment. Integration, not obsession. Authentic telepathy guides, clarifies and supports. Never manipulates or pressures. 8. Sending messages through intuition. Telepathic communication is two-way. You can send messages to your twin flame through intention, energy, and visualization. Focus on love, clarity, and positive intentions, rather than trying to control outcomes. Trust that messages reach them without forcing or obsessing. Techniques for sending intuitive messages. Visualize a light flowing from your heart to theirs. Speak silently, energetically, or in meditation with the intention of love and guidance. Maintain non-attached focus. Release and trust that the message resonates on a soul level. This approach deepens mutual understanding while respecting free will. 9. Integrating telepathic insights. After receiving insights from dreams or intuition, reflect on the guidance without overanalyzing. Journal your impressions and any feelings that arise. Apply the lessons in small practical ways in your life. Maintain grounding practices to stay aligned with your own energy and reality. Integration ensures that telepathic communication enhances your personal growth, instead of creating dependence or fantasy. 10. Celebrating the magic of telepathy. Dreams and intuition reveal the mystical, multidimensional aspect of your twin flame bond. They remind you that connection transcends time, distance, and physical limitations. They offer guidance, healing, and emotional resonance. They allow you to experience the presence of your twin flame even when apart. By observing, interpreting, and integrating these communications consciously, you strengthen the bond while maintaining freedom, clarity, and self-love. Telepathic communication through dreams and intuition is a gift and a responsibility. Honor the messages with discernment. Trust the guidance without attachment. Ground yourself in love, presence, and clarity. Tonight, allow your dreams and intuition to become bridges to your twin flame soul. Observe, integrate, and celebrate the subtle magic of telepathic communication. If this chapter inspired you, subscribe and continue your journey. In the next chapter, we will explore how to navigate challenges and merge energy consciously, revealing how twin flames can co-create harmony without losing individuality.